Well, folks, how's it going? King Q here. Just wanted to put up a video talk in general. Well, I've got a lot of things going on at the minute, you know. With this film coming up, I've been talking about that before. Just wanted to update people. You can rate on Facebook all you want. I just thought I'd put up a video link just for the fun of it, you know. I've seen Meatloaf done this. I'm a big fan of Meatloaf. Meatloaf puts up some stuff to talk about, you know. And he says rather than writing it down, he just puts up videos. So Meatloaf can do it, I can do it. Just talking about the film that I'm going to be doing. It's David Harkin directing it, Derry director. I'm going to be playing a character called Robert McMonigal. He's going to be a gangster character. That's going to be a lot of fun. I love playing gangsters. I've played gangsters in a few short films. So yeah, I'm going to really be a big fan of the gangster genre. So it's going to be a lot of very interesting days on the set, hopefully, and learning a lot from the director and from the rest of the cast who have done. Many of them have done his other 2 or 3 films. He done a film called The Keening. It was a kind of a horror, psychological horror, a few years ago. Then he done a film called Murderous, which won Best Film at the Belfast Film Festival. And also then done a film called Bogland just last year, which he released for the Foyle Hospice. And Bogland is still to go into film festivals and stuff. So the great thing about this is, you know, it's my chance to be seen on the film festival circuit as well, and my chance to act in front of people who will take notice, probably, hopefully. You know, I don't like to be cocky or anything. I'm not cocky by nature, so I'm not going to start saying, oh, definitely they will, but who knows? I'd like to think that they might, you know. I think if you're good at something, you have to excel at it. You have to be positive, put the positives over the negatives, and really go for stuff in life, because as lately we've all found out that you only live once and life is too short, so you have to really go for it. So this film, I'm not going to say any names yet because I'm not supposed to tell any names of it yet. There is a couple of names lingering around to do with the film, but it's going to be a gangster action movie, and it's going to be a feature film, which is big for me because I have never done a feature film before. I've always done short films and documentaries, but I've never been involved in a feature film. So this is a first time shot for me. I was happy, very, very happy that I was able to suggest Shane Carey, my buddy who's been in pantomimes with me in the past. I've suggested him to Brian Hart, or to Mr. Harkin, David Harkin, sorry. I've suggested him, and he has contacted Shane, and Shane will be in the film as well, playing a different character. So I'm very excited about working with Shane in the film. I'm very excited about working with David Harkin. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be keeping you all updated, as I always do, in months ahead, but it's due to be shot in July, August time, maybe a 3-4 week shoot, then edited around September time to maybe be released in November, December. That's the plan, apparently. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with all that. I'd like to move on now and talk a bit about upcoming CD. My upcoming CD I'm doing for St. Vincent de Paul. I was planning on taking it out last year, but due to money and stuff and short of cash and stuff, I've decided to hold back and take it out in August. This is August this year. Hadn't said that before, so there you go. It's going to be out in August. It's for St. Vincent de Paul, which I feel is a very worthy charity, because it's you know, it's a charity that is very close to home, of course, you know, and don't need to say much about that, but you know, it's totally, it's a really well-deserved one. And I've had family members involved with St Vincent de Paul, and I still have, and you know, I feel that charity does start at home. There's a lot of, like when I done the one for Boher a couple of years ago, and I done the one for Karen Hospital the previous year before that, I felt that, okay, I covered the Karen Hospital aspect of things, covered the African charity, Boher, and now it's time to cover the people that are really, really needy in this global recession. These people need, I know I won't raise a wide lot with the CD, but you know, at least I'll contribute, you know what I mean, and that's what it's all about. So I'm going to put out this CD for St Vincent de Paul. Hopefully it will sell well, but you know, I will be putting up another video about the actual CD and going into detail on each song and stuff, and reasons why I've included stuff like I did with the last CD that I done 2 years ago. But I think it's going to be worth a listen. I've put up my last. I've recorded my last 2 songs there, which will be All Shook Up and the other one, Love Shine a Light, and they are two of the two great songs, and I've included them too, and they're the last 2 that I recorded. So I got them from my producer Egon Callery, who is a very, very nice guy and very reasonable value price wise. I really find him good. So Egon's a great fella. He's also a recording artist and also does many a gig. So cheers to Egon there as well for helping me with my CDs to date. So the CD, which is called Inspired by Hope, that's the name of the cover album. It will include 18 to 20 songs, between 18 and 20 songs, and it's coming your way in August. So look out for that, folks. Other things I want to talk about. INISHOWEN Live is off to a great start. It's my radio station I'm involved in. It's off to a brilliant start. We're going now, must be going 6-7 weeks, and I'm working with some great talented presenters out there. I've been able to meet some great talents as far as artists in the area, as far as artists from Derry, as far as artists from all over, and it's great that we're getting out there on a global scale, and I'm so happy that it's all going so well. So INISHOWEN Live going excellent for us all, at based in Carndona, of course, and I hope you're all tuning into it over the internet, online. There's some easy, at the start it was hard to get to with the links, but there's a very cool link that my buddy Eddie D discovered there a few weeks ago, and that will be a great part of it. Be a part of it. INISHOWEN Live, and I'm doing regular shows. I'm doing 3 shows a week. Some weeks I fill in for the odd person, and I filled in there on Tuesday, and I was able to just, the great thing about community radios, you've your creative, you can use your creative tastes in that, because there's no, you don't have to put on certain songs at certain times and stuff. So I really went to town with it. One, I filled in for a country show the other day, and I just decided, what the hell, I'm going to do what I want with this, and I was able to pretend I was cowboy and stuff, and it was great fun. I decided to make it a Wild West theme. So, you know, that's what you can do when you're a creative person. I find it's great, this kind of thing. So why not? But there may be a development for me in the next few weeks. I may be getting an extra hour on the Friday show, which will be a 2-hour show then. It's currently a 1-hour show. But as you all know, I'm on for 1 hour on a Thursday evening at 6 p.m. I'm on Fridays at 5, and I'm on Sundays at 4 with the Movie Zone show, which I'm really enjoying as well. We've done Tarantino special. We've also done a Arnold Schwarzenegger special, among other things, on that show. So it's all going very well for my radio shows, and all the other ones at the radio station. It's going brilliant for as well. So long may that last with INISHOWEN Live. Hope you're tuning in, folks. As far as the Alex Ferguson situation, Alex Ferguson retiring, I'm a big, well, not a big fan, but an on and off Man United fan. I watch a bit of football now and again, and I would have an interest in Manchester United, and Alex Ferguson retiring is a big change for the club. I would have a lot of respect for the man. I think he done a great job there for 26 years, and no one could take his place, in my opinion. David Moyes has come in to try and take his place, but I doubt very much that will happen. Ferguson was 1 in a million, and I think there's not much else to be said. He was a legend. He is a legend. Hard to replace. Don't think he's going to be replaced, but he was a legend. And Alex Ferguson, he is something amazing. I don't think there's going to be much else to say. I think Alex Ferguson just has really summed it up by being Alex Ferguson over the years, and Manchester United will certainly miss him. I think he's going to stay involved in the club as director of football, but it won't be the same. I'm sure he will be passing on his knowledge to David Moyes. Okay, now I want to talk about some filming I'm going to be doing in the next while, and about my documentaries that I've on the way, but not there yet. Filming wise, I'm working with. I'm going to be working with Legendary Promotions, which is run by Melissa Curry, of course, my buddy from Derry. I've worked with her in the past on the documentary Melissa, a Legendary Princess. That was good fun, and in the future we are talking about maybe doing a couple of projects, helping promote Legendary Promotions, and why not use someone like me who does a lot of video work and stuff. Not great, but I do a bit, so you may as well use me. So it's going to be fun to do work with them, big up-and-coming promotional company in Derry. Okay, also on the agenda, I'm going to talk about a couple of documentaries I have on the way. I know there was talk about the Raymond McGroarty documentary. It's an equestrian profile. That's going to be coming your way in the next few days. I know I added that around Christmas time but I never got the go ahead from him. So he has said now this last few days that he is going to be looking at it a bit more and telling me exactly what he wants to change. So then I'll have that documentary up for any of you horsey enthusiasts out there. That will be going up online very shortly. Also, I've got the final documentary that I made for my HND, my media course in college, and that is on the way as well. I have to tweak it a bit, but it's done and it's handed up, and I have to actually narrow it down a bit for giving it up, because it's only allowed to be 15 minutes long for the course. But for my own, I might just for putting up online, I might just keep it at half an hour. It's about half an hour, 35 minutes. So I don't think any of the content is very bad, so I think I'll just keep it the way it is for putting online. But I might put a final version and a uncut version up online, who knows. But that's looking good. As well as that, I wanted to talk about video tech. I have decided to, because everyone seems to be doing it, and I done it there recently with one of my songs that I'm taking out on my CD. I've done it with a couple of the songs from my Christmas CD, and a couple of years ago I put up a video, but it was just easily made music video. I put them up on YouTube at Christmas time, and then I decided I would put up a video there recently, the Circle of Life, the Elton John tune. I made a video to suit that, so I put that up, and that was easy enough done as well. But I've decided I'm going to seek outside help. I'm going to well, not that kind of help, but maybe I need that, I don't know. But I've decided I'm going to go to someone I know who runs a company called Video Tech, and they have decided we're going to make a couple of music videos to go along with my CD, or to put up online to promote my CD, and as well as that, as part of, use some of the songs on the videos, and that will be fun to do a few music videos, maybe 3 or 4 is the plan. for before the end of the year, and then maybe a couple at Christmas. Who knows? See what happens. But that's the plan, general plan. It's all good. Also coming up in the also now I want to talk about my own personal stuff. I'm training a lot these days. I'm training quite a bit, and I'm also on a high protein, low carb diet, and it's going quite well as well. I've lost a lot of weight there recently, so that's going well for me, and I just have to keep at it, keep the momentum going. It's all about the mindset, because the mindset has defeated me in the past. But I believe that I always go back to my interest in wrestling and stuff, and it really, watching Rocky movies and stuff really motivates me. That kind of thing is where the whole Kyoster thing comes from. That kind of thing is where the powers within that I put up on Facebook comes from. But the reality of it is, for my health, and that I need to keep at this now. It's going very, very well, and I believe that only good things can happen from now on, because I'm this far in now, and I've lost a hell of a lot of weight so far. It's just about keeping it going, and I believe it'll come off, and then keeping it off will be a big thing. But that's all part of the fun, isn't it? Definitely determined. There is a kind of it is like I talked about before. It definitely is kind of it's an addiction. It's very much like drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, whatever you have. And I think it's all about the positivity. It's all about weighing up the negatives and the positives, and definitely the negatives far outweigh the positives. Totally take the number one position there as far as keeping your mind right. I totally believe in myself as far as this goes, because there's nothing like self-belief, there's nothing like determination, and I think the powers within it's all about, everybody has special powers. Everybody's one of these mutants. If they just put their mind to it, they can do anything, and that is what I believe. So it's a long roller coaster ride as far as the weight loss and the weight maintenance and weight as far as that whole thing goes. I really, to be honest, I don't know any other way at the moment, because since I was young, I was like I had problems with the weight and stuff, and I've always had different roads, and I didn't always get there, but I have gotten down a lot before, put some on. But I find it's all about it's all a learning curve. Definitely is all a learning curve, and I do find that people like heroes, like say for example, not heroes, but you do tend to live vicariously through others, as far as I was talking about in another video with Jake the Snake Roberts and people like that. Really do get into your head, because you can see their videos online talking about their experiences, and say like his about being sober now and off through the tuition of DDP, and that was great for him. And I feel that if he can do it after all the struggles he's had, why can't I keep doing it, and why can't I get there? Because that's what it's all about. Totally believe in it, and anything can happen. That's what I'm saying. Keep turning them negatives into positives. That's what it's all about, folks. And I'll talk to you all later. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Keep making the most of these things, and keep promoting it as well, because I find the motivation comes a lot of the time from promoting it like this. You might think it's a bit self-centered, but it's not self-centered. It's just helping the motivation. Everybody clicks into different ways of doing things, and this is mine, and that's all I can say really about it. There is loads of other things that I've been meaning to say tonight, because it's the one I like to do this whenever there's no one else in my house, because yourself, people that aren't too big into video making and stuff might think you're way mad, but hopefully, I know things. I always say hopefully subconsciously, but I think we'll get there with the help of all the Kyosters behind me. Okay, folks, it's been the Kyoster, Kyo, filling you in all the bars, as they say. keeping it real, no, well, maybe not, but keeping it coaster right here, and it is, let's rock and roll, strut and stroll. It's showtime, folks. Coaster over and out.